Thanks for joining me here. I'm Major Arcanum. I've already pre-shuffled these cards so that we can get started right away. This will be a general reading for the collective, all zodiac signs from when you do get this message. And I'm pulling 4 cards on the spread. Let this one slide out. That's the Page of Cups. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you feel like you need a personal reading in between these sessions, feel free to reach out using my email in the description box below, and I'll provide that for you. So all this red on the spread makes me feel like you're passionate about something. We have the Page of Cups, the Star card. That's cute. Page of Cups, the Star card, the Three of Wands, and Temperance. So, let's see. Cup energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Aquarius with the Star card. Three of Wands is Aries, and Temperance is Sagittarius energy. So maybe that means something or maybe not, but this cup energy with the Page of Cups, the Page of Cups is some like good news of abundance potentially, because of the fish. I feel like there's maybe you have a fertile mind. Fertility could represent that for some. So it could be like an abundance of ideas right now, something that you want to, you have an idea. I feel like you want to bring it to life, bring it to fruition, right? So I feel like this Page of Cups is being vulnerable, saying, okay, I have this idea, and it's kind of early in progress, so don't be hard on me, but what do you think about this, right? For couples, it could be like, what do you think about moving in together? Or what do you think about, if it's business, what do you think about starting a business? Or what do you think about adding this different revenue source to our existing business, right? So I feel that there is an idea that you want to broach the subject with maybe stakeholders or your partner or whoever. You're kind of broaching the subject of this idea. I feel like it's something with the Star card, something you've been thinking about, maybe even in the early planning, if you're wanted to be an entrepreneur, right? Even in the early ideas, you're like, okay, we'll start with this and then we'll grow into this. We'll grow into maybe online sales, or maybe we can add this product once we get established, right? So I feel that this is something you've been thinking about from the beginning, but you wanted to see how things worked out before you implemented it. With the Star card, so something that you're passionate about with this red flower growing here, something that you're passionate about. I think that because it's behind her back, that it has been around, this idea has been around for quite a while, right? But it's now like, okay, but how do I tell my partner, and how can I tell them in a way that they think it's a good idea too, right? Or maybe you're overthinking. Maybe they would think it's a good idea to begin with, but it's like you're fearing maybe rejection. So I feel like you're hoping for a good outcome, a good conversation. Aquarius energy is ruled by the planet Uranus, and so I kind of feel like this is about, I feel like it could be growth in like the e-commerce world, or something like that, right? Because communication, and Uranus represents communication, and it's kind of like growth in that way, right? So I don't know. I mean, maybe you're thinking, maybe the idea is about family, right? And you have to let them know a message like, oh, we are moving things to the next level. We're about to move in, so to with each other. So the communication could represent like invitations. Oh, welcome to our housewarming party, or, welcome to our baby shower, or here's an invitation to our wedding, or whatever the situation is. There's going to be some kind of maybe electronic communication of some kind, right? So a couple different scenarios for you to apply it to. Then we have the Three of Wands here. The Three of Wands does represent growth. So I feel like this is taking things to the next level. This is in the advice section. The Three of Wands, Aries energy, taking charge of a situation. It's like throwing your hands up, kind of saying like, well, either they're on board or they're not, right? So I think that it's because it's something that you've been thinking about for a long time, even since the inception of your original idea. It's something you've been thinking about for a long time. And I feel like this is you just taking charge of a situation, like either they're with it or they're not, right? So this is like you're moving forward whether they like it or not, right? So yeah, I kind of think this is you just being a boss and making the executive decision. With temperance here, I feel like the person, maybe your partner, your either romantic or business, they might not be on board initially, or maybe it's the family that, or the stakeholders or whoever that you're having these electronic communications with, that they might not be on board yet, but they will be. Maybe they have to buy flights, right? If they're coming to like a wedding, or if you're doing the housewarming, they're like, oh, I'm busy that Saturday. Let me clear my schedule, right? So they're not on board yet for something else that might be in the way, but they're gonna come around. This Temperance card, this is like finding middle ground. I think that you're gonna move things forward, because I feel like this is something you've been wanting. You're going to move things forward and people either get on board or move out of the way, right? So this is them getting on board or moving out of the way, right? So things don't happen overnight. I think that people are going to come support your decisions, support your next move, your next role. People are going to come support, but they got to make some arrangements in order to support, but they are coming. They are coming to support. So don't worry about that. I see things moving forward in a productive way. Okay, that's good. Honestly, this Three of Wand energy moving forward and, a growth, I like that energy. It's like, I'm doing it. Get on board or move out the way. I feel that energy. Let's see. It's kind of like that saying, and I'm going to get it wrong, but if you know it, just put it in the comment section. It's like, it's better to ask forgiveness than to ask for permission, right? Just do it and people will fall in line. They'll get over it and they'll forgive you later when you move forward, but I think I did get that right. Anyway, heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And leadership. Take charge of this situation. I told you. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for being here with me and take care. Bye.